checking the feed, chat's blowing up. Yo, Gab, we need a little more time, just breathing slow. But the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, camera's framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Stream deck armed, alerts in line. Mods are ready, the time is fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again, messages flood. We can wait, followers rolling at record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic live on screen. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes to go, clock's ticking loud. I'm checking the feed, chat's blowing up. Yo Gav, we need a little more time, just breathing slow. But the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, camera's framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Stream deck on the alerts in line. Mods are ready, the time is fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again, messages flood. We can wait, followers rolling at record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic live on screen. 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Oh, 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can't turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes to go. Be sure and bring
Well,
some
hello, good
tulips
evening,
home
and
for
welcome to my stream this evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1 on a Saturday night, and it's all ready to rock and roll tonight. But before we get going tonight, I have a couple of very important messages to share with you all. And the first one is basically I'm a great believer in sharing everybody's platform, and I've spent the last 7 or 8 months doing comms now for a lot of different leagues. Some I left, some I was a bit disappointed in, but all of these leagues on screen I have totally committed to, and I'm really, really looking forward to continuing on doing commentary for them. So I just wanted to give each and every one of them a shout out because they're all looking for drivers. RPL on a Monday night, 4 tiers, bronze, silver, gold, and for the absolute elite drivers, you've got the diamond. Then you've got CRL on a Monday night. Absolutely fabulous league. Up to now, I don't think there's even been one safety car there. Super driving. Tuesday nights at 9:30, you've got Rattlers. Absolutely fabulous. And one thing in common, every single person that owns these leagues are enthusiastic, ambitious, and very, very energetic. And that's why I like them. Then you've got Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Absolutely brilliant bunch of guys. And a new one to me is a Thursday night, and that is Apex Racing Series. Really, really cool bunch of lads there. And I'll tell you what, they're a new league that's growing very, very fast. And I want to be part of their journey to help them get to where they need to be. Then you've got WERC, and they are on a Friday evening at 8 p.m. Fabulous racing there, nose to nose stuff, and really, really enjoyable. Then, of course, you've got the Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday and on a Sunday with the World Cars. They have now gone to 2 tiers on a Saturday night, and they are growing really, really fast. And always, all of these leagues are always looking for new drivers and reserves. So if you meet all the criteria and you jump through all the hoops, you'll get in and you'll get a seat there. And of course, you'll have me doing commentary. So on a bit of a serious note now, this is one thing that I really want to talk about. And I posted up a few weeks ago about buy me a cup of coffee. And it was a fellow guy on one of the leagues said, Gavin, you work very hard and you put a lot of energy into your streams and you provide a very, very good watchable stream for all the drivers. Well, now that I'm involved with so many leagues, I don't need the money. I don't want the money, and I don't do this for money. I do it for the love of it. And I had a massive breakdown about 17 years ago that left me with really, really bad anxiety, depression, and all of those things that go along with having mental health problems. And if anyone believes that I'm doing a good job and I'm providing you with a really good night, well, down at the bottom, buymeacupofcoffee.com doesn't really mean buy me a cup of coffee. What I'm going to do is I'm going to donate every single penny of it to 3 lovely charities that are very close to me, and I'm sure they're also very close to a lot of you guys. That's my wife's mother, Liz, who lost her life very short time ago to dementia. Then you've got Daisy Lodge, which is a cancer home for the parents to go and sit with their children that are very, very ill. And they call it Daisy Lodge, and they're crying out for income. All very, very underfunded. Then you've got Mind, and then you've got Dementia UK. And those are all charities that are very close to all of our hearts, I'm sure. And I'm sure everybody could tick a box to say, yeah, every one of those means something to me. So on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis, I'm going to plug away for this. And I really, really do ask you to support me, because I put a lot of work into this. And in return for what I do, I'm asking you to donate a little bit of money. No big pounds involved here, just what you can afford. Buy me a cup of coffee and I'll make sure that I post up the amount of money that we're raising together for a fabulous bunch of charities here within all of our F1 racing platforms. And you know what? Those platforms bring us all together, and those who suffer from mental health and don't want to go outside, feel a bit low in self-esteem, this is a great place for you all to hang out. And there's always a bit of friendship in amongst these Discord groups. So that's it for this evening in terms of that charity. I'm really going to push this, and I'm really asking you from my heart to post a little bit of money into this charity. And there'll be nobody prouder than me to share that with you every week, what we can do for these fabulous charities. So guys, there you have it. It's a big pledge for charity from Gavin Bass 1, and I'm deadly serious about trying to raise some money. So if you want to throw a few coppers in, it will be much appreciated. I'm running a wee bit behind tonight, but sure, the quality's a bit boring for the first minute or two anyway, so we'll just continue with everything. There's all your standings, and we are in Shanghai in China this evening. 30 miles from downtown Shanghai. First race was 2004, 3.4 mile circuit, 16 corners, 9 to the right, 7 to the left, and a very long straight to do a lot of turns on and a lot of moves. 2 DRS zones, a pit stop loss time of 23.9, and a safety car possibility tonight of 75% with a virtual safety car at 50. Connor, P1, Jesse, 2, PR3, Andrew 4, and Johnny B. You can see all the numbers beside them. Racing Bulls leading the championship at the moment with McLaren second, Williams third, and then you've got Merck and Red Bull just tucked in behind them. So if you're watching this on your TV, turn up the volume, slap a drop of aftershave on, and get your head banging. Here we go, and ready to rock in CRL on a Monday night.
watch races on the screen. Tight chicanes, they test their might. Wheel to wheel on Monday night. Chicane F1 racing league Monday nights as well. Gavin's voice, it calls the fight. Commentary, pure delight. Every corner, every spin. Foley corner, in and fight. FBF, car delight. Every corner's every spin. Who will lose and who will win? Full throttle, hear them fly. Push the limit, reach the sky. Side by side, they take the bend. Only one can play the end. CRL, CRL. Chicane F1 Racing League, let the race begin.
So here we are. We're in the grid and we're in the pits. And it's CRL Monday evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1 on the microphone. And it's a massive hello to all you guys that are coming in on Twitch and saying hello. You know I love the company. So just keep the banter going. If there's any shout outs or any banter for fellow players, there's Johnny B in, the absolute stalker. He's in there and he has said hello. A big thank you to Cafe as well for just subscribing to my Twitch channel. That is really, really very much appreciated, guys. Thank you very, very much. Misfits John is in the chat. Pawn Shop is in the chat. Chicane's in the chat. We're all in the chat and we're all supporting each other. And isn't that what it's all about, guys? Let's give each other a real cheer here tonight. But there's something I need to talk about, and that is a private battle going on here tonight. Cafe posted earlier, he's wanting a private battle with Christie, and he's also wanting a private battle with Rock Robs. So we're going to see what goes on here. Let's also see who can do all the stuff on the front of the grid, who can put it in pole position. Guys, there's plenty of you watching. Who do you think's going to be there? All the maps are up, all the telemetry's up, and I'm just going to run down those drivers as they start to go out on all of their out laps. Chicane in the Haas, Hypes, the Northern Ireland lad, my fellow countryman in P2 there on the list in the Haas. G-Man, he's in P3 on the list and he's driving the Aston Martin. Then you've got Pounder Ranger, another brilliant wee driver at P4 in the Merc. Then you've got Rock Robs, another fellow Irishman all the way from a lovely little town in the south of Ireland called Roscommon. Good friend of mine and becoming a better friend every week. Really nice fella. F1 Smithy in P6 there in the Alpine. Jesse right up there at the moment. He's one of the real fast guys, one to keep an eye on, and he is definitely going to do well tonight. Then you've got Player, he's in the Racing Bull, and Love the Gamer, he's in number 9 there. Johnny B, he's in P10, and he'll be stalking away as Johnny B always does. Andrew is in the Ferrari, and he's just jumping out of the pits now. Then you've got Christ in the Alpine. And one person that doesn't seem to be here tonight is Connor. Where is Connor? He is the league leader at the moment, and he is going to drop some points tonight. And I dare say Jesse will be wanting those points. He'll want all of them. Then you've got Hidden Foe. That seems to be a new driver for me. I don't think I've seen Hidden before, and he is very welcome in that Williams. Donta in P14 in the Red Bull. And then you've got Lovely Calf, really nice guy as well, who just subscribed to my channel. Really solid guy. Good luck, sir, in your private battle with Chris and Rock Robs. Then you've got AWS Rudia. You guy in the kick, and you are very welcome here to Chicane Racing League on a Monday night. And the guys are absolutely brilliant bunch of guys, and they will make you so welcome. So really enjoy yourself in this league. So let's see who's out. It looks like Hypes is going to be coming in here. LFC James is going Rock Robs. I think he means go on, Rock Robs. Into this final left-hander, and we're going to have the first lap here from Hypes, and he's going to set a 1:33 something, 1:33.6 for the MoneyGram Haas, and he has put it on provisional pole with his first lap. Then we're on now with G-Man. He's driving the Aston, so let's see what G-Man can do. Good evening, young man. How are you this evening? Good to see you on board watching Gavin Bass and watching Chicane Racing League. This is another fabulous little league. If you're ever bored on a Monday night, you know where to go. There's them, and there's also RPL. They're all there. But G-Man is on a lap here, and he's going round that real squirrely bit that can go so wrong if you don't get it right. Here he comes. I don't think in my time doing commentary with Chicane Racing League on a Monday night at 8 o'clock, honestly, I don't think there has been one safety car. This is probably, in fact, definitely the cleanest league that I race on or do comms on. So we're in for a real tight race tonight, and the ones to watch are Johnny B, Jessic. In fact, honestly, I can't even call them out. Every single one of them have talent, and they will definitely send her on tonight. Love DVA has just put in a 1:33.125. Now, that's a pretty solid lap for a banker lap, so really, really looking forward to seeing if Love DVA can hold on to that. Let's jump on with Andrew. He's in the Ferrari. He's never far behind either. Another one of the faster guys. He's just trying to get a distant toe. And he gets a nice toe there. That just might have increased his time. I have a feeling we're going to see a right decent lap here from the Ferrari driver. Absolutely spot on with that one. Puts it on P1. I just knew that was a fast lap by Andrew. He puts it in provisional pole with a 1:32.853. So he's the first lad in the 1:32s. And we're all going to see now what anybody can do to actually combat that and see if anybody can put their car up ahead of him. On with AWS Ruida. I think I've got the name right. Ruida. He's on a lap in this kick. Equal car performance tonight, so it doesn't matter what you're driving. All of these cars go exactly the same as each other. So let's just jump on board and see how he takes these last few corners before the very fast section. Oh, lovely bit of gear changing around those corners, and he just lets that car coast beautifully round. I have a feeling this lad here might be faster than we all think. Let's just keep a real close eye on this kick of AWS Ruida. I have a feeling this guy could be a wee bit of a dark horse. Just let's see what he can do. .210 miles per hour before he slams the brakes on into this right-hander. He gets that quite nicely. He leaves a wee bit of battery left for the final frontier here. So let's just see what he can do. Lots of people starting to tune in, and good evening to each one of you. And Rueda goes over the line in 10th there with a 1:34.509, but I think he's got more in the tank. We'll see. Let's jump on board then. Let's see who is going to go out. A lot of people haven't said a lap yet. Chicane, Smithy, Jessic and Christ, they are all sandbagging and they're all waiting to do a last lap here. Cathy puts in a 1:34 on the button there. G-Man 1:33.8. Hypes from Ireland. He's in there in 6th position, and Donta right in there. Rock Robs, he can only manage a 1:34.597, so I'm expecting that to be bettered on his second attempt. On with Johnny B. He's trying to improve on a 1:33.2. Let's see what he's going to do over the line here. Can he improve? Can he put it up into P1? No, he's going into the pits. He might have left it a wee bit late to get another set of tyres. I'm not too sure it'll allow him, but we'll see. Let's go on with Rock Robs. Andrew puts in a 1:32.618. So Andrew puts it in provisional pole with a lovely 1:32. He betters his time again. So Andrew is looking really, really fast around China. Let's hope he can get it into the first corner and get away. On with Jesse. P15 for Jesse. He must have invalidated there, or else he's got a ban. I'm not too sure what happened there. Chicane. On with the race owner. He owns the league. He's driving the Haas this evening. Into the left-hander he goes. 1 minute and 25 left, so Chicane can't afford any mistakes here. So just half a second between 1 and 2 at the moment, and then between that right down to P12, there's really not too much between them. So I've got a feeling we're in for a very, very tight race tonight. But right now we're on board with the race and league owner, and I'm telling you now, Chicane will definitely be up there. Let's see what he can do. Pounder Ranger, he's retired at 1:33.265, so he has just he's happy with P4, and he'll just belt on there as Pounder Ranger always does. One to look out for always is Pounder Ranger. Still on board with F1 Chicane. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he gets that nice. This is going to be a decent lap. P13, the best he can do. On with G-Man. He's trying to better that 1:33.8. Let's see what he does at the end of Sector 3 here, as he comes down the very fast straight. 208, 29, 209 he touched there. So he's fast on the straight. He's obviously set the wings pretty low here. He improves by 1 place, so G-Man puts the Aston Martin up into P9. Donta's in P10. The checkered flags are all starting to come out now, so there's only a few guys maybe just able to finish their laps. DVA, is he able to finish this lap? I think he is. So we'll stay on board to see if DVA can better the 133, 125 that he's already set. Johnny B puts it in pole with a 132.353. Didn't I tell you? And a P8 there for Christ. Really nice P8. So between the little private battle that's going on tonight, it looks like Christ is the fastest out of them all. Then you've got Cafe and you've Rock Robes down there with a 134.597. Jessic starting from the back of the grid. But look at that Johnny B guy doing what Johnny B does. He's just put it in pole position. Hypes is in P6. And 6th position he stays. Is Dirty Taffy the player guy? No, Dirty Taffy? No, I don't think so. Player is his name, just Player. Johnny B, you hate this track? You hate it and you just put it in pole? Johnny, stop sandbagging. Johnny B, Donta second. Andrew, great lap at Donta. Smithy in 4th. DVA is in 5th. So those are your top 5 guys on the grid here in China. You're with Gavin Bass 1, as always, on a Monday night 8 o'clock race with Chicane Racing League. And we are in for a little treat tonight. As I've said before, all of the commentary that I've been doing on this league is really, really clean, and I don't think I have seen a safety car yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen a safety car. One big person missing tonight is the league leader at the moment, and that is Connor. Maybe just Connor has things going on in his life and he can't make it tonight. But this is a real great opportunity for Connor to get 0 points and for Jesse to get a few more points. Let's see what goes on. But remember, there's a private battle going on tonight between Rock Robes, Cafe, and Christ. So let's see who wins that private battle. Looks like we're going. And they're away. And there's a wee bit of touchies going on at the front there. Oh, somebody got it squirrely there, and there's a wee bit of a shit show going on at the back. But they all rescued it quite safely, and no yellow flags, nothing going on there. Everybody has settled in, and we're off to a very clean race, and Johnny B has got the lead in the Williams. But look at this Andrew guy. Andrew's not going to settle for 2nd place. Absolutely beautiful stuff going on here with CRL as always. Having a quick look at the tyres. There you go. Mostly out in mediums apart from Donta and DVA. They reckon there's not going to be a safety car, so they're going to go for the long stunt. Now if they can stay in P3 and they can stay in P5, they're going to have the faster tyres for the second part of this race. Not too sure if it's a 1-stop or a 2-stopper. We'll soon find out. But China is notable for a bit of a tyre wear. Just letting everybody settle in. But just look at this. Every single person in the DRS zone. And this is typical of this league. Few wee moves going on in the back there between G-Man and Rock Robes. Rock Robes is trying to make a move here. He's up on the inside of the Alpine of G-Man. It's the... what's going on at this corner? Oh, it's tight. The Ferrari had to back off, and we've got a little incident going on there. Just maybe a little ticket going in for that one. But Rock Robes is away again. Furious stuff going on here. Absolutely furious. Didn't I tell you? You're in for a banger. Andrew's taking the P1 off Johnny, and Johnny's going to start his stalking. Just watch this guy stalk. He's the bestest stalker I know, and he'll just sit on your tail, and he'll put maximum pressure on you until you fold under the pressure, and then you'll just see that blue arrow going right past you. That's the way Johnny B drives, and I'm on him like a rash. On with DVA, he's trying to make a move in this Red Bull. He's chasing down Donta, but everybody is really, really getting her tight here. Very, very close. Starting to separate a wee bit, but not very much. Just look at the deltas there. All right in there, but Christ is out there. He's down. He's got a wee bit of a gap, and he's leading that second part of the race. So there's your race. Chris, Lovely Calf, and Rock Robs are all in a little private battle tonight, and they'll be on that all the way through the race to see who's going to take the gold. G-Man, he's trying to make a move now in the Aston and Pounder Ranger. Let's see if he can make it stick. He's really got close to the box of the Merc, and I think he might just be able to make a move here under the DRS. He's going to try and send it up the inside, but that could end up in tears if he tries not. But he backs off and he does the sensible thing, and he just tucks in. Rock Robs is quite far behind there, and I think Rock Robs is carrying wing damage. Let's just have a look at the Ferrari. Yeah, he has lost a right-hand end plate, and I think Rock Robs probably be better pitting. What a battle for P1 here. But look at DVA. DVA is trying one here. Let's see if he can make it work. On with Jesse. Jesse's starting to push in the McLaren. He's up into P7. Look at that from where he started. Unbelievable. That is absolutely amazing. 9 places in 3 laps. Jesse is showing pure class here this evening, and he's making a move. Don't rule this guy out. Might have started from the back of the grid, but I'll tell you what, he doesn't intend to stay there. So on track at the moment. Let's go down them. You've got Andrew out front at the moment. He's 6/10 ahead of Johnny B. Johnny B's doing what Johnny B does. And then you've got Smithy in the Alpine in P3. And he's got a real battle going on there behind him with DVA. And then the other Red Bull of Donta, he's right in there. And there's a wee move trying to be made there. DVA tried it, but nothing happening there. Jessic gets up into P6. He makes a nice flamboyant move there. And off he goes, right up to P6, 10 position changes in 4 laps. This McLaren is not hanging about. Hypes from Northern Ireland in P7 in that Haas car. Then you've got Claire in 8. Then you've got the pick of Riata. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is a great league, James. Absolutely great. Probably one of the cleanest. Chris in P11. He's trying to move now in the inside. Is he going to make this stick? He's having a real go at chicane here. Go ahead, Chris. Give it loads, buddy. Guess who's behind you, Chris? It's Cafe. And Cafe's not wanting you to go away with anything. And Rock Robs is trying to make a bit of progress now in 16th. He wants to really, really get into the race here. But honestly, with that wing damage, I think Rock Robs is at a big disadvantage, and he's going to have real trouble on those right-hand corners. DVA, look at this. Unbelievable stuff going on here. Andrew P1, Johnny P2. Andrew's getting very close to that 1 second gap, but Johnny's tucking in. Look in behind. Smithy's really, really trying hard in that Alpine to hold off a plethora of cars coming up behind him. Just check out that unbelievable stuff. We've got a real road going here. Into the right-hander they go. Is anybody trying the undercut? There's somebody tried it there, and that was Hypes, I think. Hypes made a really, really nice move there into P6 or P7. Yeah, P7 he got. Unbelievable. Really, really, really good racing here from Chicane Racing League tonight. Almost Smithy, P4. Oh, look at the McLaren. Look at the McLaren of Jesse. I love that, thank you. And straight into P4 goes Jessic. Unbelievable driver, this guy. He is in a league of his own. He really is. Tell you what, DVA, you've got a problem on your back end here, and you call that problem Jesse. He's in the McLaren, and he's coming to get you. .209 miles per hour, 210, he makes the overtake. Jessic gets up into P3, 13 positions in 5 laps. Unbelievable stuff here, and clean as a whistle. Players having a good game too. He is up 6 there in P8. Andrew's doing a brilliant job at the front there, trying to hold off Johnny, but Johnny's having a wee look. DVA gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings. So that's the first penalty of the evening, and he doesn't need that because that costs money. Down to Hypes in P7, he's having a look. Oh, that kicks of AWS Rueda is pushing really, really hard. And they just have a little touch of wheels there. Nothing to report. Let's have a look at Player. He's lining one up here. He certainly does. And he just takes Rueda out of the show there. He gets himself up in the P. Oh, he gets outbraked there. And the kick was just too smart for him there. Just caught him having a wee snooze. Definitely having a wee snooze there he was. P4, DVA. Oh, look at this here, guys. This is unbelievable stuff with Chicane the Night. I love these guys. They just, week in, week out, they produce some brilliant racing. Down to Pounder in 11th. Is he trying something? Yes, he is. He's taking the F1 of Chicane there. Unbelievable. Pounder goes into the right-hander. He gets track position, smokes the tires, and off he goes, P10. Now, Jessic's now in P4, so let's see what the McLaren's doing in P4. 12 positions up in 7 laps. Cracking little battle going on here, but I'll tell you what, Andrew and Johnny B are playing a really clever game. They're towing each other along, and they're creating a 6-second gap here, and that could be enough just to win this race. Not if Jesse has anything to do with it. Once Jesse gets past round DVA, he's going to chase them down. You just watch his delta. But he needs to get past DVA, and he needs to do it in a hurry. Let's see if he can do it on the next DRS zone. Of course he can. It's a no-brainer for the McLaren. Here he goes. It's an easy manoeuvre. He makes it stick. And he just puts DVA in behind. Jesse up to P3. And he's now got a 6-second gap to chase down. Let's have a wee look at Smithy. Smithy's having a go. And in the inside comes Rueda. Whoa, nice move there from the kick into P7. He's chasing down Hypes. Right behind him is Smithy and Player in right behind. What a race and what a battle we have going on here. It's just very difficult to get on the right ones at the right time. There's lots of moves going on here. Look at G-Man. G-Man takes the position of P12 there. And now the battle of the bullshitters, and that is Cafe and Christo. We're on with Cafe in the McLaren, and he wants that position of Chris back. They're having a private battle. Poor Rock Robs is carrying damage, and he would have wanted to be in the battle. All tidy round that corner. Let's have a wee look at those stops. Nobody's made a stop yet, and there's your tyres. The guys in the mediums, I think the guys on the hards have made the right move, James. Honestly, I really, really do. I think DVA and Donta will have a good race here. Those hard tyres will start to come good, and those mediums will fade. They'll be on a faster tyre for the end of the race, but unfortunately they're going to be up against real fast guys here. But who knows? You could be right, son. Andrew P1 has pulled away a 2-second gap now on Johnny B. Johnny B struggling to get back on. Jessik's now only 5.2 seconds behind, so he's pulled in 8/10 there. DVA in 4th, and he's got Donta right in behind there. Donta's going to try something here, is he? Oh, I've just realised this is a sprint race. How stupid am I? Oh my God, Gavin. I've made an absolute big error tonight. This is a sprint race. Oh, dude. How stupid am I? Andrew's going to win it. Lap 9. I think I should get an award for that absolute serious error I've made tonight. Boo, Jesse! Jesse's in P3, went from the back, so it must have been a reverse grid sort of a situation tonight. Sorry guys, I was totally not on my game tonight. I was watching this thinking it was a full race, and then I've just realised it's a 10-lapper. Stupid bollocks. On with Donta P4. Can he make any last moves? LFC James gives me the award for F-up of the night. Thank you very much, James. Much appreciated. You're going to pay dearly for that. On with your leader. Let's follow him through. Andrew in the Ferrari. Jessic gets my driver of the day for the sprint race. Absolutely no doubt about that one. 13 positions up in 10 laps. Brilliant race for Jessic. Come on, Donta. See if you can make a last move here. Trying very, very hard. But what a sprint this has been. Andrew P1, Johnny 1.9 seconds behind him. Andrew's got the race completely under control, and we'll see him onto the grid, and we'll follow them all in round the last right-hander and then into that left-hander before the start and finish grid. He's starting to wiggle already with excitement. The Ferrari driver is absolutely buzzing, and over the line he goes. Will he give us a wiggle? No wiggles from him. He's humble. In comes second, and Johnny B. Well done, Johnny. P2. Jessic, an absolute brilliant race there from the McLaren. Donta P4. 5 is DVA. 6 is AWS Ruata. Hypes in 7. Then you've got 8th of Smithy. Then you've got Player in 9th, and then Pounder Ranger in 10th. He then Chicane, then G-Man. Lovely Calf. He is coming in there, and lovely. Oh, look, there's a lot of wiggling going on there. But Cafe gets bragging rights there. I'll just have to absolutely make sure. 14th for Christ. I think he might have got pipped at the post. And that's why Rock Robs didn't pit, because it was a sprint race. So Andrew gets P1, Johnny 2 in the Williams, Jessic 3 in the McLaren, driver of the day for the sprint. Donta gets P4 in the Red Bull. DVA gets 5 in the Red Bull. Kick AWS Rita. Hypes 7th. Smithy 8th. Player 9. Pounder Ranger 10. Chicane 11. G-Man Caffey wins the first little private battle over Christ in 14th. Hidden Foe gets 15th, and Rock Robes unfortunately comes 16th this evening because he took some damage on the early stages of the race. So there you go. There you have it. And Rock Robes currently playing. What have I got there? Silly stuff going on with my computer. So I can only presume there's a full quali now or a short quali. If anybody's watching, Connor, you're watching. Why? Firstly, why are you not racing tonight? And secondly, is this a new quali session? Yes, it is. It's a short quali and a full a 50% race. Really sorry to see you're not in here tonight, giving us a wee bit of your crack. I love the battles that you have. Johnny B, damn it, LOL. Damn it, nothing, buddy. Really good race for you. So your lap datas are up, the track maps are up, everything's up. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it on broadcast mode. All right, okay, you'd lots of work to do. Well, sure, you're running away with the league anyway. You've nothing to lose. And hopefully we'll get to see you next week again, bud. I missed you on the track. You always create a lot of excitement for me as a commentator. Always those battles going on, and you always produce something very special. I just wanted you to know that as a commentator, you do get certain people that bring something to the party, and you certainly bring it to the party every single week on a Monday night. So get your ass back in your rig next Monday and give Bass some very, very good stuff to comment on. Anyway, I'm just going to leave you for about 2 or 3 seconds while I go and get myself a little refill of my double espressos, and I will be right back with you. I'll just leave it on broadcast and you can see for yourself what those lap times are doing. Shouldn't be too long, but I do need a little break. I've been commentating since 6:45 tonight. This is my third race, and I didn't even know it was a bloody sprint, for goodness sake. How friggin' stupid am I getting? Well, remember guys, I am 61. But I'm a very young 61, Connor, before you start. Speak to you all soon. Okay, I'm back with you, and it's really good to be back. And it looks like there is an absolutely brilliant little crowd on with Twitch tonight, and that's a really good time for me to talk to you, because I'll tell you what I'm trying to organize, and it's going to be something very, very special. Are you all listening? Any yeses? Well, this is the yes that I'm wanting you to give me. I'll tell you what's going to go on. Connor's listening. Connor, you're going to be very much involved in this. And it's going to happen in and around Christmas time, in between Christmas and the New Year. I'm going to pick a night, and I'm going to get the Gavin Bass Champions Cup organised. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm doing commentary now for at least 7 leagues. And I'm going to get the top 2 of those 7 leagues all together for a Champions Cup. I'm going to go and I'm going to buy a cup, and I'm going to give that cup and send it to the race winner. I'm going to do a spin the wheel for the track, and I'm going to have a really, really good night. And I'm expecting an awful lot of viewers to attend and to cheer every one of you on. So the top 2 of each league, that could be Jesse and that could be Connor in this league, are going to be going up against the best of all of the leagues that I comment on. And I'm telling you now, it's going to be one hell of a race. Oh, I think it's going to be just something really quite special. But look at Andrew. Andrew's already put in a 1:32.996. So automatically he's got everything going, and he's put in a fast lap already. Chicane's put in a... Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. I've got 1:32.996 for Andrew, and Jesse's put in a 1:32.397. So the 32s are coming. I can't lie, James. I think I'm going to be top 2. Oh, yes, you're in that league. I don't know what. It has to be a tier 1 division, James. I'm not too sure. I'll think about that one. I might give you a red card. I'll see. Or what do you call it? A joker card. You just never know. Let's go on with somebody who's on a lap. Rock Robs puts in a solid 1:39 there, but I know he can do an awful lot better than that. Let's go on with Johnny B. Let's see what he's got in the tank tonight. Now, you guys that are on Twitch at the moment and they are tuning in, LFC James, Connor, Maverick, everybody who's in this chat, let's hear you. Who's going to be the top 3? Who's going to put it on poll? And give me one wild card for every one of you. Don't you be letting my secrets out that I'm coaching. There's only one guy in this league here that I've given any coaching to, and I'm not telling you who it is, but I will tell you if he does well in this race. Right now, he's doing quite well in the quali. Okay, my predictions for the race tonight is Jesse 1, Andrew 2, and I'm going to go for Johnny B in 3rd, and my wild card is Rock Robs. I am going to say that Rock Robs will be in the top 5 tonight. That's my wild card. Let's see what he can do. The lad from Roscommon in Ireland has got a bit of pressure on him. There's also a bit of pressure going on between Cafe, Rock Robs and Christ. So they've had a little personal battle going on here tonight, so we're going to see what they can do. Who have I coached from this race? Have a guess. Only spent 1 hour with him. You might be right. You might be wrong. I'm not telling you. But we're on with Johnny B here in the Williams car, and look at him. He's just put in a 1:32.346, and right now my predictions are all going right. Andrew's up there in P4. Let's see who's on a lap down below here. F1 Connor is in the race. Wow. Class. Absolutely class. I don't know whether Connor's going to go out in the lap. Yes, he is. He's just put in a 1:32. So your league leader is now in the big race. He was just too late home from work, but you know what? He has said, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to give you a load of shit. So let's just see what Connor can do tonight. I didn't realise Connor was in, so I'm going to change. I think Connor, Johnny B and Jesse are going to be the top three tonight. Don't rule Andrew out, but Rock Robs, I am rooting here for a top 5 position. That's a big ask for him, I know that, but I do think he's going to do really, really well if he can keep the race clean. On with Chris there. He's on a lap. Let's go out with the Chris. No, he's backing off. He doesn't like it. Oh dear, what's Chris doing? He's doing a bit of grass cutting. You might be right, Jamesy. You might be right. Here's a guy that is doing a bit of sandbagging, and his name is Hypes in the Haas. And I don't know what Hypes did on his first lap, but I can tell you what, he'll not be doing a 139. Let's ride on board with Hypes in this lovely Haas car as he comes down the straight into the DRS zone. He pops open the back wing. Full open he goes. Down he comes. Where do you see? Gavin Bass is never wrong. Unless he's going to pit it. No, I think he's happy with the lap. He's going ahead. Bang. Into 8th position. Is Gavin Bass ever wrong? No, he's not. He's right on it. So Jesse, the fastest lap with a 132.2. I wonder, is there a 31 in the tank tonight? A 131 round China is exceptional. But I'll tell you what, a 132 is pretty damn good. And there are 6 or 7 of them in the 132s, right down to Hypes. So there's only like half a second between the top 8 there at the moment. That is incredible. And this is going to be making for a fabulous Chinese Grand Prix tonight with Chicane Racing League. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and if you've just tuned in, we're in China. And I'll tell you what, there's not a frog in sight because they're all very frightened. Everybody eats the frogs over here. Long Day Connor is here. Johnny B, the stalker himself, puts in a comment. Let's go on with Pounder Ranger. Let's see what Pounder's going to give us. He's one to watch as well. He's no slouch in the Mercedes. You know what, guys? I'm feeling a really wee bit sad tonight because whenever I came on board with Chicane Racing League, it was late on and I had already committed to do the diamond race with RPL. And I've really got quite attached to these guys. They provide brilliant racing, but I cannot spread myself 2 ways. And unfortunately, the last race of this season on the 8th of December is going to be my last night of commentary with this league. And that's breaking my heart, to be honest with you. And but I am a man of my word, and I did make it quite clear to the guys that run the league that were my intentions. So I'm really, really annoyed about it. But what can I do? I can't do anything about it. I can't make myself cut in half. I'm shocked I'm up here as I hate this track. Johnny, stop underestimating yourself. You've just put in a 132.346 for goodness sake. Honestly, just do what you do. Stalk away there. Let's go on with Rock Robs. Let's see what this guy from Roscommon can do in this Ferrari as he gets himself ready for another lap on the soft tyres. Oh, he's jumping into the pits. So he's going to have another go, and he's one that I want to watch tonight. And I think James knows why. On with Andrew. Over the line Andrew goes, and he's going to put it in a 132. Yes, he gets so close to a 131. Oh my good God. Unbelievable lap for Andrew in that Ferrari. This lad is cooking like a fish supper in the oven on top of a cylinder head, and the batter is crispy, and the flipping Ferrari is right up there in P1. I'm loving it. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Where's Connor? He's only in P5. What can Connor do? Come on, Connor, if you're listening to me, I'm expecting a 1:31.8 out of you. And I'm going to stay on board with Connor. He normally produces, but he's had an awful long day at work, and the wee soul's tired. So you're on board with the league leader at the moment, driving the Racing Bull, and that is F1 Connor. He's on an out lap. Okay, let's see how a league leader does a fast lap in China. You're on board with probably one of the fastest guys on the track at the moment. He's letting that Ferrari go, and he's going to tuck in behind the Ferrari. No, the Ferrari goes into the pits. For all you rookie drivers, have a watch. This is how it's done round China. You've got to admit it, it's an absolute treat to watch. Honestly, it's smooth, it's accurate, it's purposeful, and I think Connor is, we just might have got a little squirrely there. There might be a tenth or two lost there, and he just realises it, so he's going to back off and he's going to harvest, and he just might have enough time to go again. That's unfortunate because he was really pushing there. Here comes the G-Man. 1 minute and 36 left. Oh, nice improvement from the Aston driver there of G-Man. Gets it up into 13th. Absolutely fabulous. But we're going to ride, and we're going to ride very closely on board with this lad. Again, you're on board with Connor. My eyes are absolutely focused on the top right-hand corner of my screen. I'm busting to see what the end of Sector 2 shows. Will he be up? Will he be down? Excuse me. Oh, he's 2/10 up at the moment, and that just might be enough to put him into P3. Let's see what he does at the end of Sector 3. He's got 71% of the battery left. So he's going to put in a fabulous Sector 3. I've got a feeling this just might put Connor in P2 behind Andrew. Let's see if Gavin Bass gets this one right. Absolutely spot on from Gavin Bass. And anybody watching, you were on board with Connor in the Racing Bull here tonight in China. And that is absolutely how you do a lap round this very, very difficult and windy track. Well done to Andrew, well done to Connor, and well done to Johnny B. Top 3 on the grid this evening. Jessic is only a cigarette paper behind at 1:32.239. And Andrew Rueda in the kick is having a fabulous night tonight on his debut. Donta has just put in a fabulous lap there as well. But Jessic has just put in a 131.985. Oh my good God, Jessic has thrown the gauntlet in. Unbelievable lap for Jessic. Jessic, unbelievable. I'm really actually sorry I wasn't on your lap. But well done to you, sir. What an absolute brilliant lap there by Jessic in the McLaren. He's in P1, Andrew 2, Connor 3, Johnny B, Donta. Brilliant lap from Donta there in P5. AWS Ruida, he's in P6, and this is his debut. Pounder Ranger 7, DVA Gamer 8, Player is 9, Chicane 10, Hypes is 11, F1 Smithy 12, Christ is in there in 13th. Cafe is just behind him, so the bragging rights are there. Hidden Foe, new guy to the league there, P15. Rock Robs, P16 in the Ferrari, and G-Man in the Aston Martin back there in 17th. We are in for a banger in the Shanghai circuit here in China. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and the guys are going to have a very short break while they get everything sorted out. Oh. Miss Fitzjones is telling me that he's thinking of giving the comms a go. Absolutely, why not, sir? And why shouldn't you? It's a really good bit of fun. You get to know all the drivers. Techno, got it, I can't race tonight. Well, Techno, you're doing the second best thing to racing. You're on with Gavin Bass, and I'll tell you what, it's lovely to have you. Are you staying to watch the race, buddy? Yeah, your schedule's pretty tight, bud, and it's hard to get it all fitted in. My advice is to stop racing in so many leagues and concentrate on a couple or three at the very most a week. If you're wanting to get good at F1, honestly, to do so many leagues in a week can be really difficult. And all of the drivers that I know that do really well, they just spend their spare time practicing on those couple of races they do every week. And week in, week out, they're there. We've got the start of the Grand Prix here in China. We're almost Chicane Racing League, and we've got a race start, and off they go. Let's get all of the bits and pieces up. There's your telemetry, and your track maps all there for you to see. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a start to this Chinese Grand Prix. If you don't want to be part of this league, you're fucking mad in the head. That's all I can say. This is epic stuff here in China with the Chicane Racing League. James, are you watching this? This is phenomenal stuff. Inside move there by the Williams, and that's Hidden Foe. He goes up into P12. Lovely move by Hidden Foe. Look at Rock Robs. He's trying his very best at the back here, and he will make positions. He's on the hard tires, so he's out for business. He's got up into P16. Lovely Calf 14. Oh, all sorts of moves. I don't know where to be. Oh, look at the McLaren Cafe. Oh, somebody got very close to the back of him there. Was that a little touch? No, all good. Absolutely fine. Look at Chris. He's up into P10. Cafe, come and catch me, he says. Come and catch me. Rock Robs, come and catch me. Anyway, here's the battle, and just look at it. It's like a big snake going down the straight. Every single one of them in the DRS. Nobody's pulled away just so far, but Andrew's holding P1. Jessic's right in behind there, and there you've got Johnny B doing the Johnny B stalk, and then in the corner, P4, unbelievable. Then DVA, Ruida's in there, Player's in there, Pounder Ranger's in there. In fact, the whole booking lot of them's in there. This is amazing tonight. Oh, Maceo, good evening to you, my sir. I hope you liked my hat and glasses the other night. I was just trying to dress like an American. Really good to see you on board. You're actually watching one of the closest and one of the cleanest leagues that I do commentary on, and we have got an absolute banger here. Every single one of them in a DRS train, lap 2. Andrew in the lead in the Ferrari, Jessic 2, and we're going to have a look at the tyres now. Let's have a look. I was a bit late getting onto the tyres. but most of the field are out on the hards with only 5 guys on the mediums. So that tells you the story, and that tells you what they're going to try and do. Great race win there at the beginning in the sprint race, and unbelievable stuff, and really, really close racing went on there. On Marueda, P6, he's trying to make moves here, but I'll tell you what, everybody's on the DRS, everybody's on full batteries, and I'll tell you, they're all settling in. They're a banger. Pounder Ranger, P8, can he make a move? He's trying, and it looks like it just might have got him in time. Is he going to get up there? Both DRSs are open. He's going to dive up the inside there. Pounder Ranger trying to make a move on Claire. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. He has to break. He has to let him through, but he's going for the outside move here. Can he make it work? Yes, he can. Pounder Ranger takes P7 in the Mercedes. What an absolutely brilliant move by Pounder Ranger under serious pressure there from the rest of the field. Connor, P4. How smooth is that? How smooth is that? Not even a wheel spin. Unbelievable stuff there, and I don't think this lad runs with any assists whatsoever, and he's just demonstrated how you go round corners smoothly. You don't use ABS, there was no traction issues, and that's where you get your pace from. Yeah, I've no cowboy hat down at my holiday home, but I do have one at home. Going down to Hidden Foe here in P11. Have a look at Hidden Foe, newcomer to the league in the Williams. He's having a go at the race owner, and that's Chicane. What can Chicane do about it? Wee bit of separation going on now behind Donta, but this is the battle for the second little group of people. Does he try it? Yes, he does. He's going for an outbreak manoeuvre, and he makes it stick. Absolutely beautiful move by Hidden Foe, but he runs wide to the left there, but he's okay. He's got himself a P10. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. This is one to watch back, lads. I can tell you, this is one to watch back. I just don't know where to put myself. This is the league. Honestly, I know that I rave on about things, but this is the league. This is clean racing. This is where you learn your skills. RPL, PSS, Chicane Racing League, they're all brilliant, but this is exceptional tonight. Connor P with 4. Really good bunch of guys in the chat tonight, and they're keeping me company, and I love that. That is really, really good. LFC James, Macao's in, Maverick was in, John's in. They're all in, and they're all keeping me company. And it really does brighten my night when people do that. Let's have a look at the newcomer. He's driving the kick, and he's making no fool of himself tonight as he just backs up to the back end of DVA in the Red Bull, but they're all in this serious DRS train all the way up to the front leader, and that's Andrew. Andrew's holding off, but look at that McLaren. He just pulls over to the right and he says, Andrew, you know what? You've got a flipping orange man behind you. Absolutely. It's the papaya colour of the McLaren, and he's starting to make moves. Let's see if he can do it on this straight. This is insane. Honestly, this is insane. Top 9 all battling away there for the P1. Hidden Foe has just taken over there. Chicane, he's trying his best to hold it on the outside, and he does. And the Williams of Hidden Foe takes me. Oh, what a beautiful move by the Williams. And Chicane could do nothing about that, with Hypes coming now up in 12. And the battle in here for this position is really frantic all the way down to the back. Rock Robs is still right in there in that Ferrari, and he is doing okay. Even though he's at the back, he's in a DRS chain, and he's got every chance You just might see this. Oh, Rock Robs, no! Rock Robs makes a slide and he gets himself out of the posse. Unbelievable. Look at Pounder Ranger. Oh, Pounder gives that kick a wee bump and just says, come on, guy, let me pass. I'm faster than you, or am I? Let's see what he can do up the straight. Absolutely. Inside move. Makes it stick. He's going well up the outside, and he just tucks in front of the Ruada there, or Ruida. Unbelievable stuff by Pounder there in the P6. Beautiful stuff. But look at the leaders. Andrew's still holding off Jesse. Jesse's not in any rush to overtake here. He's probably looking after his tyres and he's building up that battery. Johnny B, the stalker, he's right in there in P3 and he's doing what Johnny B does. You know that I say it every single night. He's a stalker if ever I've seen one, and he'll be there right at the end. Connor sitting in there in P4. He's demonstrating to us all how to drive a car smoothly. Just you watch. No wheel spin, no ABS, no nothing. Just smooth onto the accelerator, and he's one to watch for the rest of this race. The only person that's picked up a penalty tonight is DVA, and he's picked up 3 seconds for the looks of it. Let's have a look. There's your penalties. Let's have a look at those position changes. 4 up for Hidden Foe. He's having a belter, and DVA's up 3. So brilliant stuff there, but not an awful lot of movement between them at the moment. It'll all happen. Where do you see? It'll go pear-shaped. It will go mad. It'll go ballistic, and Gavin Bass is here to catch it. Just look at the inside move there. Unbelievable move there by Pounder, and Pounder gets it up into P6. Rawada could do nothing about that, but he's going to try. Oh, look at this, guys. This is frantic. Unbelievable, unbelievable race here tonight in Shanghai and China with the Chicane Racing League. You are absolutely witnessing a wonderful race here, and possibly so far one of the best races I've done commentary on in quite some time. Just look at the closeness between these battles. In goes look at this Williams. The Williams is trying to move there. Unbelievable. In the second he goes there. Jesse just takes second position and Johnny B tucks into third. We have got an absolutely belter going on here. Pounder makes an absolutely brilliant move, and now look at the Williams of Johnny B. Johnny's going for the outside. Oh, they're neck and neck round this corner. Can they hold it? Johnny's going for the inside. He owns the corner. He'll own it on the left, and Johnny's made a fabulous move there, and there's nothing Jesse can do about that. Only tuck in behind and wait for another go. Oh, Johnny B, take a bow, son. That's cracking. Pounder Ranger won't like that, and he will go for it. Or sorry, Jesse, sorry. Not Pounder Ranger. Pounder Ranger's actually really trying to line up this Red Bull of DVA. Oh, this is looking lovely. Oh, he just has to tuck back in again. Pounder's just holding Claire off at the moment, but Claire's going to have another go, I think. Can Pounder make the move on DVA? I think he can here. Let's have a look. Let's ride on board with him. He's going to have the DRS here, and he should be able to make a move at the end of this straight. Here he goes. DRS wide open, and he makes that work, and then goes, oh, somebody's off. A Williams is off there. It was Johnny B. Johnny made a mistake. No damage, thankfully. He still holds P4, and he just needs to reset himself. But look at this here. Oh, this is an amazing race tonight. Look at this. Here comes DVA. Goodbye. DVA, go on, kid. That's class. Absolutely belter stuff going on here at the back end. Or not the back end, the behind the leaders just at the moment. But I'll tell you what, these guys are going fast no matter what you say. This guy's having a great debut as well. That's Rueda. He's AWS Rueda in the kick. He's having a fabulous debut this evening. Connor's now up into P3 and he's part of the gang now. Absolutely. Rock Robs has got himself up into 16th position now. So he's starting to make a move or two. But it's slow for him tonight. He's just not having the race he would have wanted. Let's go to Donta, P10. He's having a look at chicane now. He's certainly trying to line him up, that's for sure. He needs to get closer. Can he do it? Not sure he can. I don't think he's close enough. But look at Connor. Connor's P3 and he's having a look. Connor and Jessica are at it again. And while they're doing that, Andrew's running away with a 3.6 second lead. But Connor goes in there and he tries very, very hard. He's on the back end of Jesse. Here he goes. He's got the DRS. And Connor should be able to hold him off. But he's not. He doesn't have enough battery. He's been trying to fight so hard to get up into that third position. He'll just hang in there and reharvest and he'll gather up the pace. And him and Jessica will get at it like every single week. Nice move by Chicane there. He takes Donta into P9, but Donta's not having too much of it. Let's see what Donta says. I'll take the inside, Chicane. Sorry about that. But Chicane holds the inside, and Chicane says sorry back. And they've just gone, and Chicane takes it back. Absolutely cracking there. Donta and Chicane in an absolute scrap here going into the right-hander, but Donta holds it. Oh, I'm losing my voice, guys. This is one of the best I've seen in a long time. Cracking race here with Chicane Racing League on a Monday night. If you're not queuing up for a seat in this league, you're absolutely crazy. Chicane having another go. Tell you what, guys, don't care what you say. This is better than the real F1. It really is. Let's go on with Player. He's going to get nice and close to that Red Bull now of DVA after that DRS assist. So let's see what he's got. He's still got 40% of battery, but he's just not close enough, is he? Let's see. Yeah, he is. Can he get a nice traction round this left-hander? Yes, he can. I totally agree with you, Mikhail. This is epic. This lad here in the kick is having a belter of a race for his first race, and Chicane has just done Donta. Chicane's in the road. Brilliant stuff. Look at Connor, P3. Connor's now starting to say, I'm getting impatient. I need to make a move. And look at these two. Oh my goodness, Connor takes Jessica there. Unbelievable. Connor up into P2, and he's going to start to push Andrew. Let's have a look at the stop situation. Only 3 guys have made a stop. Hypes, Hidden Foe, and Cristobal made stops. Lovely Calf's in there in P11. He's having a really, really good race. And Rock Robs, he's now into P14. So he's starting to show a bit of form. Really, really, really tight stuff going on here. But F1 Connor needs to pull in 4.3 seconds. And to be honest with you, Andrew's actually pulling away. He's not actually pulling them in. He's pulling away. But look at Jessic. Jessic's not going to sit back. And he's not going to take any of this nonsense whatsoever. And he's going to use the DRS to get right on the back of Connor. And he might even have a go on the start and finish grid. Let's see. Oh, he has a wee look in the inside. And he just lets Connor know, you know what? Your rival's right behind you, Connor. You need to get your shit together, and I'm going to come for you. Look at Donta. Donta just took Chicane back. These two are having a race, an absolute race. Discord is going to go clean mental tonight, and they're going to have one hell of a chat, because everybody in this race tonight are having a battle, and they're having so much fun, and isn't that what it's all about? Here comes Chicane. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. Shane's... Oh, these two are having a belter of a race. Donta holds them off. Chicane's tucking in. Will he go for the inside move? No, he can't. He just has to tuck in behind that Red Bull. Unbelievable, Donta. You're holding him off. Brilliant. Super racing, sir. But look at Lovely Calf. He's having another wee go here at G-Man. Oh, into the right-hander. Nice little bit of traction there. Can he do something down the straight here? Should have DRS here. Yes, he will have DRS, so he needs to get tighter to that Aston as he can. Let's see if he can. Come on, Cafe, let's have it. Give Gavin Bass something to shout about tonight. This is where he needs to get close. He's got 60% of the battery and he's got a very long straight, but I have a feeling he's just a wee bit too far behind to make the move here. But will he get close to the back end of this Aston and take him on the start and finish grid? That's maybe what he wants to try and do here. On board with lovely Calf. He has a wee look in the inside, but he doesn't think. Oh, he skids it round there. Does a wee bit of drifting for Gavin. Thank you for that, Cafe. That was unbelievable stuff, but you're on the wrong track. In round he goes, and he's now on the tail of the Aston. Can he make that move into the lovely P10? Yes, he can. I'm absolutely certain he can. Oh, he's going to try an outside move. That'll never work. He might cut into the inside. He's trying it. Oh, he's trying so hard to make the move. It's clean as a whistle. This is what it's all about. What respect these guys have for each other on the track is just incredible. On with Player in 7th. He's really pushing away there against AWS Rueda. He is doing so well in 6th position there in the kick. But look at Johnny B. Johnny B's in 5th and he's starting to do that stalk again. But 3.7 seconds. Andrew's running away with it tonight. Really is. Can they do anything after the stops? Let's see. Only 5 of them have made a stop, lap 12 of 28, and we are really on board with some serious racing here tonight. Let's go on with Player. He's going to try and make a move on this kick. I think we've got a move coming. Yep, he pulls over. He actually lets him through. That's brilliant stuff. I love to see that. Because Rueda knew that he just didn't have the pace there, so he just made it as easy as he possibly could. What's the point? Brilliant stuff. On with Hidden Foe in 14th. He's having a wee go at Hypes. Hypes isn't having the best race tonight. Hypes is normally up there, so maybe it's a setup issue. Christ is right behind them. Here comes Christ in the Alpine. Coming up really, really close. Let's have a look round this corner, see how these three handle it. We're going on to the start-finish grid here, and this is a great opportunity for Hidden Foe to take Hypes into 13th position. Can Hypes defend it? DRS is activated, but Hypes is holding it. Whoa, round the corner they go. And Rueda has had a stop, and out he comes now in P15. So he's in a really good spot there on the hard tyres, and it'll be interesting to see once everybody has their stops really what's going to happen here. We can't really do too much commentary on who's winning the race until we see an equal playing field. But right now there's no equal playing field at the front runner. Andrew's running away and he's doing a great job, nearly 4 seconds ahead. But Connor and Jesse doing what Connor and Jesse do, and here comes Jesse. Battery absolutely drained there with Jesse. He's really pushing hard to try and stay with Connor. What sort of batteries, Connor? They're both pushing, both only on the very minimum of batteries here, and they're going to have to reset and really settle down. On with Donta, P7 makes a lovely move in the inside there, and Donta takes Chicane into P6. Nice move by Donta. Is Chicane going to sit and let that happen? No, he's not. He's going to have a battle. Into the left-hander they go. Chicane's going to have the DRS here, and Chicane's going to take him back. Anything you can do, I can do better. Just doesn't make it stick on this occasion. My phone has run out of battery, so I can't see what any... Well, I can still see the comments on the screen. So if you're wanting to chat away, I can still talk to you. I just can't see it on my screen on the phone. Oh, Marueda, he's starting to make moves now in P12, and he's now chasing down Hidden Foe, and he's going to make a move here for sure on that Williams. He's going for the outside move there, but he'll just cut into the inside, and he'll probably try to get the pace out of the corner, which he does. Absolutely on the outside, stays on the outside. This is going to be a classic move. Oh, he can't actually get into the inside, so he's going to have to tuck in, and he's going to have to wait. Into the left-hander he goes. Yeah, I think you're right, Techno, to be honest with you. It probably is a 0-0 wings. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think Hypes has got the thing wrong, but here comes AWS Rueda. He gets himself up into P10 with Hidden Foe right behind him, so he's on the move. And we're still waiting for these stops to be made. Lap 15 of 28. And the tyres, I'm going to just show you now. It's the hard-running tyres that are out front at the moment, but every single one of them have near enough got to make a change. So it's really, really going to be a very important to keep an eye on these stops. Who is going to be first to pit? And Connor is now pulling the gap in from Andrew. You can see now it's down to 2.5 seconds with Jessica in behind. So these two are experienced racers, and they're going to pull each other along. But Jessek's just got outside of the DRS zone, and he needs to push to get onto the back of Connor again. Connor's now down to 2.3 seconds, so Connor is really making differences here. Look at this. Oh, just look at this. We've now got ourselves a battle. Down to G-Man. He's trying to make a move in P7. Oh, bit of late break in there. Gets right onto the tail of Chicane. And I think we're going to see a move by the Aston Martin here. G-Man is on a mission to get into that P6 position. Chicane is extremely vulnerable here. And in fact, he's going to say goodbye to Chicane. Absolutely cracking move on the inside. Wing wide open, and down the straight he goes. And he's pits now. Andrew's in the pits, Jessek's in the pits. Connor takes P1. Let's see where these guys come out. This is crucial. Here comes Jessek. He's coming out in P4, I think. He should be okay to jump back into P4. He is P4, Andrew P3. Stops are made. Pounder Rangers P2, but stops still to be made. Yeah, Techno, you're bang on right there, buddy. Absolutely. But have a look. Connor is out front, and all eyes on Pounder Ranger and Connor now. A player's just made a move there in P7. He's having a real battle there with Chris. In the outside he goes, and he's shunting that to bits for Hidden Foe now. Absolutely banging along here. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to you, sir. Good to have you on the chat too. You are involved in a fabulous race here in China. Probably one of the best races I've done commentary on in a long, long time. Here we go. Into the right-hander we go. Absolutely cracking stuff going on here between these drivers. Unbelievable. Clean, accurate, mature. Honestly, all of the words you just need to find are being used here tonight. The guys are on it, and Johnny B's in 10th, and he's now wanting to get on and get up the grid a wee bit here. He's going to make short work of Smithy here. There's no doubt about that. Here he comes. Nice move. Leaves the Alpine behind, and that is Johnny B up in the 9th, and he's now chasing down Chris. Really good battle going on now. But look at the pits. The pits. Connor's now in the pits. Andrew's now in P1. Everybody's made a stop by the looks of it. Jessek's in 2. Connor's in 3. But Andrew's 4.4 seconds ahead. And all the stops have been made with 17 laps done out of 28. 9 laps to go. Has Jessek and Connor got the sense to work together to try and reel this guy in the Ferrari in? I think they're experienced enough to know they need to do it. On the Pounder, P5. Just taps down the gears, lovely there on the back of Rueda. There's your tires, Mike. Everybody's on the tires that they're going to finish the race on. Hypes didn't finish. I don't know what happened to Hypes. Maybe he just got completely fed up. He just wasn't on pace tonight, was Hypes, but here's a guy on pace here, and this is Pounder Ranger, and he just takes over that kick beautifully and gets himself up into P4, but he's still quite a bit behind Connor, and Connor is right in there now, honestly, chasing Jessic down, but they've got 5.1 seconds to do it, and Andrew just takes the fastest lap. Honest to God, Andrew is on fire. I do not know what he has sprinkled over his Yorkshire pudding tonight, but I'll tell you what, it's potent and he is flying. Position changes tonight. 3 up for Pounder Ranger, 5 up for Chris. Chris is having a really good race and he is showing Cafe and Rock Robs he's going to be the boss tonight. Can any of them do anything about it? Connor and Jessic still absolutely at it. Honest to goodness, guys, I just don't know where to be, but let's run down the drivers. There's so many little battles going on here, it's just hard to be on them all. But Andrew's in P1, he's got a 5.6 lead over Jessic here in P2. Andrew is really having a fabulous race here. Jessic is 2, Connor in the Racing Bull is 3, and these two battling as they always battle. Jessic pulling away, out, trying to keep him out of the slipstream, but Connor's going to absolutely pester him. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. He's going to make a move on the outside, and Jessic's going to have to take a bow here. In goes Connor. Oh, Jessic gets a slide there. Jessic's going to lose some positions. He needs to reset. He's okay. He's back at it, but he just lost grip there. Don't think there was any touch there. I don't really think so. If so, I'm sure there'll be something to be said about it. But look at DVA. He's having a go at Chris. 19 laps of 28 here in Shanghai and China. You're on with Chicane Racing League on a Monday night, and these lads are pitting. Didn't think they would. Have they had damage? No, they haven't had damage. They're going to go on and they're going to put a set of hards on. So the race has calmed down ever so slightly at the front now. Big gaps between the top 3. Andrews in P1, Connors in P2. Jessic's now dropped down because of that slight mistake that he made there, or else a tap. I don't know what it was. Pounder Rangers in 4. But right behind him, you've still got this lad, the newcomer to the league. He's pushing away there in P5. P6 is Claire. P7 is Johnny. And Johnny is going okay there in P7. Lovely Calf is up to P8. So he's doing brilliant. He has done a wee bit of a job there on Chris, and he has bragging rights right at the minute. But here comes Donta. Donta's in P9, and he's going to make him... Oh, Donta makes a slide. Oh, he ghosts. Thankfully, he ghosts, so he didn't take anybody out. I'm really glad to see that, but Donta makes a real bad mistake there, and G-Man is flying down the straight here, and he's trying to make a move on Chicane, and Chicane's trying to make a move on Lovely Calf, and Cafe is holding him off not too bad at the moment. But I think Chicane is going to make a move here. Let's see what happens. Onto the straight they go. These guys will be grinning ear to ear, having such a great night racing. This is unbelievable stuff. Here comes Chicane trying the inside move, and here comes the Aston Martin. Oh, G-Man just keeps both of them sleeping, and G-Man's trying the outside move here. Oh, what a move by the Aston Martin there. Could be move off the day. For me, that is overtake of the day. That was a classic move there by the Aston Martin driver in P8. Take a bow, Cracker. Honest to goodness gracious, you demonstrated some brilliant driving there. Well done, sir. Then you've Chicane 9. Lovely Calf's now down to 10. Donta is in 11th. Rock Rob's doing okay now in P12. He's down. Hidden Foe is in 13th. Smithy is in 15th. or 14th, and Christ is down now in 15th. So the bragging rights for Christie are really deteriorating, and Cafe and Rock Robs both ahead of him right now at the moment. DVA down in P16. Don't know what happened to DVA, but he's limping a wee bit there now. I don't know what happened. Let's have a look at those penalties because they're going to be crucial. Jessek's carrying a 10-second penalty. Why has he got 10 seconds? Was he speeding in the pit lane? Must have been. Chicane's carrying 3 and Hidden Foe 3, so it's going to be between Andrew and Connor, but Connor's got 4.6 seconds to try and make up here in 7 laps. Can he do it? Can he pull this off? If he does, this is going to be a cracker, and I'm just going to have a quick look at those tyres. He's got 1 lap ahead. He's got 4 lap old mediums against 5 lap of Andrew, and Andrew is going to have to drive really carefully here, because I'll tell you what, that Racing Bull of Connor is going to push. Chicane and G-Man at it again. Have a look at this. G-Man on the outside. Chicane, it's the same place. These two are having an absolute banger together. G-Man gets the inside. That is cracking racing from you two. Chicane, you're not going to sleep tonight. Here he comes. Oh, is he going to go for the inside move here? He's going to try it. I'll tell you what, G-Man, you're not going to get away with this too easily. And Chicane takes a lead. Oh my God, I'm breathless over this. But the Aston Martin holds him off once again. What an absolute belter race here for P8. Now, players having a look at Johnny B. Johnny B gets it a wee bit squirrely in that corner. Now he's going to have the DRS here, so his job is just to get on the back end of that, Williams. Get right on the tail, going into the left-hander before the start and finish grid, and I think the move could be made here if player can play his cards right. Let's see what he can do. He's going for the outside. He's going to try and get as much traction into this corner as he can, which he does, and he should be able to enable the DRS now and make the move quite easily. But I'll tell you what, Johnny B's pushing really hard to keep him away, and he does so. So that's going to have to keep down to Cafe. He's in P10 and he's wanting to take Chicane now. Cafe's having a really good race. He'll be really happy with a 10. He definitely will. And Chicane's carrying a penalty, so Cafe might just jump up to 9th position over the start and finish line. 6 laps to go. Connor's got it down to 3.8 seconds, so he is pulling it in. But Andrew will be keeping one hell of a close eye on that delta to make sure that he doesn't let it go too much. But I'll tell you what, Andrew has only got 21% the battery. Connor's only got 14%. So these guys are absolutely ripping the engine out of both the Ferrari and the Racing Bull tonight. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be very, very difficult for Connor to catch. Ferrari goes a bit wide there. He just can't afford any penalties at this stage of the race because Connor is stalking him down. Let's have a look at the kick driver. An absolutely amazing drive from this lad tonight. Worthy of being in this league. He is P5 and carrying 0 penalties. And he's right on the DRS now of Jessic. He's catching, and he's trying, so is player. Here's your race at the moment. Everybody else is quite separated, but this guy here is wanting that P4 position. Can he get it off Jessic? I dare say this lad would love a podium tonight, and he's getting quite close to that because Jessic's carrying a penalty. The Pounder Ranger, he's quite so much ahead there, so it's going to be difficult Let's see what happens here. Jessic. No, they're close enough to make a battle of it. Jessic's really pushing Pounder here, and I dare say we're going to see a move. He's going for an outside move already. He's run out of patience, and he just takes it into P3 now, with Ruada right in behind him in P4. Pounder Ranger is just struggling on those 7-lap old mediums. I'm not too sure they're going to last too much longer. He's just lost a bit of pace there. But Rueda is trying really, really hard for this P3 position. Four laps to go. DVA gets a 3-second penalty. Now, where is he at the moment? Oh, he's down in 14th. That'll not matter too much to him. But I'll tell you what, that penalty of Connor's is going to matter. Or sorry, not Connor, Jessic in the McLaren. He's got this kick Saba of Rueda right behind him, and he's going to nick third position. If he doesn't do it on track, he's going to do it on points. Here we go. Nice clean move by the kick there, putting him up into P3. He's going to be absolutely delighted with his performance tonight. He has just put a marker down in the Chicane Racing League that he's not to be messed with. He's going to be a flipping goer, and I'll tell you what, I've got a feeling you might just see him on a podium, and I mean a P1 podium at some stage, because this guy can race. But I'll tell you what, Jessic can too, and Jessic's going to say, you know what, you need to be good to beat me. Here he comes. He's going to go for that inside switchback. Can he do it? No, he's ran out of pace. Just didn't get the grip to get into the inside of that kick, but he's going to have a go again. Look at Connor, he's 2.5 seconds and fastly catching Andrew at the minute. 3 laps to do it, 2.1 seconds behind, and Andrew has got a real job on his hand. Now Andrew's got 40%, they've both got 50% of battery, so this is a showdown at the end here, as Connor has now got it down to under 2 seconds, and Connor is on fire, and Connor is doing what Connor does best, and that is win races. And I've got the feeling that Connor is going to be the winner of this race, despite everything that has happened this evening. He has just found some very, very late pace on those medium tyres, and he's now going to be on the DRS zone of Andrew within seconds. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a close one. Pounder Ranger is having a real go here too at Jessic in P4. But I'll tell you what, all eyes on Connor right now on lap 26 as he gets in to the DRS zone of the Ferrari. This was unexpected, and this was not in the book. And I'll tell you what, throw the book away, because he has done something quite special tonight, winding this Ferrari in. He's now in DRS for sure. In fact, better than that, he's right on the tail of the Ferrari. And I've got a feeling once he gets the move made here, I have a feeling this Racing Bull is just going to go ahead with it. But there's a defence going on, and Andrew is not going to let him pass easy. He's going to take those corners, and he's going to make them as narrow as he possibly can to try and hold off this car of Connor. And that car is a Racing Bull in P2, pushing so hard for a P1. This is where it just might happen, 56%. But Andrew knows that it will happen, and Andrew's going to have to really, really battle hard to try and hold it off. Does he hold him off, or does he tuck in and try and make the move? Thinks twice about it. In behind he goes. It'll be a start and finish line move by the looks of it. Look how close he's trying to get to the box. Into the left-hander he goes. loses absolutely no grip round that corner. Here he comes. Andrew's trying to keep him out of the zone. Sorry guys, I can't be on any of your races at the moment. This is too important. And the inside move's trying to be made by Connor, and he's going to try and push it, but Andrew's going to have the corner on the left-hand side, and these two are, oh my goodness gracious me, this is a race of all races this evening with Chicane Racing League. Unbelievable stuff here tonight. I wish I was part of this league, to be honest with you. I wish I was driving in this league. Here we go. Is Connor going to make Andrew cry tonight? Is he going to leave it to the last lap and make the Ferrari and turn those into tears? Rueda is now up into P3 and he's holding off really well. He is going to be P3 on the grid, all top three running at the minute with absolutely no penalties. Jessek's carrying that penalty, but Johnny B's not close enough to benefit from it. But here we go. Connor's in P1. Andrew's not letting him away with it. Here we go. The two of them are on a drag race down to this right-hander, but the Ferrari owns the corner and Connor has to sit in. Lap 28 coming right up, and we are on for an absolute belter. Let's hope the goodness they don't take each other out. I think they're good enough not to do that, but by God, both of them have got red mist coming down the visor at the moment, and they will want the race win. On with Connor once again. Only 2% of the battery. Only 11% of the battery. So they are pushing the cars to the limits, and Andrew is holding Connor off at this moment in time. He's actually got a nice 0.5 of a second lead there. I am getting hoarse tonight, guys. You've really cost me my voice. God knows if I can do any commentary tomorrow night for the poor rattlers. I probably won't be able to talk. I blame it all on you. Connor's got everything to do on the last DRS zone here. Can he make the Ferrari cry? He's so close. Oh my goodness, they're so close. Honest to goodness, this is crazy stuff here at Chicane Racing League in Shanghai and China. And here we go. This is where it could all turn into tears. Andrew's trying his best to hold Connor off. Oh no, it's going to happen. Connor's going to take P1 here on the last lap here in China, but the Ferrari is trying everything to tuck in, and he's just nothing he can do about it. Honest to goodness, what a race, what a battle these two have had, and it's going to go over the line with not even a car's length between the two of them. And for me, Connor gets driver of the day, and the two of them just have an absolutely bang there. Those two guys will be delighted. And here comes P2, P3. What a brilliant race by this lad. His debut this evening over the line in P3, and he gives Gavin a real beautiful wiggle in that kick. Over comes Pounder Ranger, delighted with P4. Johnny and P5 trying to hold off Jessic to the very last line. Jessic will lose a position there probably. G-Man, absolutely fabulous race for him. But unbelievable stuff tonight from Chicane Racing League. What a race, Maceo. You are absolutely right, sir. What a race. Battles going over everywhere. Here comes DVA. Over the line he comes. Battle from heck going on between Chicane there. Hidden foe. Then you've got Smithy. Then you've got Chris. You've got Lovely Calf. Chrissy looks like he's going to take the bragging rights over Lovely Calf over the line. Rock Robs and P16. And that, my friends, is the end of the Shanghai Grand Prix. To all of you viewers that tuned in tonight, I am sure every single driver in this race will want to tune in and watch that. I'll tell you what, you've nearly caused Gavin Bass a heart attack tonight. God bless you guys. You are really aging me as this racing goes on every week. Unbelievable stuff here with Chicane Racing League. I cannot praise this league and these drivers enough for displaying an amazing stuff. Connor P1, Connor fastest lap. G-Man gets the I was nearly going to give G-Man the driver of the day as well, to be honest with you. But you know what, Connor, honest to goodness, I've got to give you driver of the day. You just timed it beautifully. You took it on the last lap and you got the cleanest driver as well. Most overtakes, and another massive commend for Rueda in the kick tonight. There you go. There you've got all your positions. And there you go. I'm going to give you the race director as well, just in case the stewards need anything to do. Oh, I am so tired. Honestly, guys, I am so tired. What a race tonight we have had. And I am going to go straight to bed and watch it back because that was just something quite special tonight. One of the best of the best of the best of the best races tonight I've seen. And Connor, unbelievable, buddy. Unbelievable. And Andrew, commiserations. You tried so hard. And I'm sure Discord will just be going completely and utterly bonkers tonight with comments about how good a race that was. It wasn't good. It was fucking brilliant. And I don't normally swear because I know there's kids that watch this from time to time. But that was unbelievable race there tonight. Absolutely 100% brilliant. Chicane Racing, the owners, the stewards, the admins, everybody to do with your league, take a bow, guys. You've just had an outstanding night for your league. And I'll tell you, if people don't want to join this league after that race, they're insane. Absolutely insane. I've been Gavin Bass 1. Thanks to all the viewers. Remember, we've got that little charity going on, and I would really love you all to donate a little bit of money to that. And let's all be proud of giving these charities a few quid at the end of next year. I'll be keeping a total going, and at the end of every race, from about another couple of weeks, I'll start to tell you how much is in there. Right now, there's over $100 in there already. So thanks to everybody that has donated. And as I always say, if you can afford it, just give what you can. If you can't afford it, there's no problem whatsoever. Life goes on, and you've got to look after yourself first. But I will appreciate everything that is donated to that little charity. So on that note, good evening. What a race. Good night, guys.
Engines roar, the lights go green. Fastest races on the screen. Tight chicanes, they test their might. Wheel to wheel on Monday night. CRL, Chicane F1 racing lead Monday nights as well. Gavin's voice, it calls the fight. Commentary pure.